All right, hey VC, I'm Jamie. Welcome back. We got another video for you already, and I'm going to be try to be a little bit more regular in my video uploads for you. I know haven't been great in the past. I used to upload quite a lot of videos, and it's not that I don't have vinyl to show. I've got lots and lots of vinyl to show, that's for sure. But time and jobs and whatnot being what they are. So I thought I'd be a little bit more regular in terms of uploading videos. And what I also thought I'd do is take a look at some of the box sets that I have, the CD box sets. And I know Steve Carlson is a fan of the box set collection that I have, as I've been unofficially dubbed the king of the box sets. Thank you, Steve Carlson, for that. And so I thought from time to time I'd just show a box set and, a CD box set, talk about it, and then maybe show related stuff I have, be it vinyl or CD. So there you go. And we'll just call it like random box instead of like an official unboxing, obviously, that sort of thing. So I thought I'd start it off with a box that I was listening to just the other day. And this is the Sex Pistols Live 76. And this came out in 2016. This is a 4 CD box set of pretty much bootleg recordings. There you have it. And the first one is certainly a very historic, all historic performances. But the first one is Manchester Lesser Free Trade Hall, June 4th, 1976. And as legend has it, or as the rock and roll myth has it, there weren't a lot of people in the audience for this particular gig, for this particular show, but legend has it that everybody who was in the audience went on to form a band, because that's how influential the Sex Pistols were, certainly at this time. So it wasn't it wasn't a largely attended gig, but everybody who saw it pretty much formed a band, just because it was an amazing night and an amazing influential concert. Manchester Lesser Free Trade Hall, June 4th, 1976. Now these are definitely bootleg style, very lo-fi recordings. And in fact, the note that they have here about the recordings, please note many of the shows were recorded on lo-fi equipment in rooms with poor acoustics. We have tried to clean up the recordings as best we can. They are a historic archive of the times. So there you go. So disc 1 is the Manchester Lesser Free Trade Hall, June 4th, 1976. Disc 2, Islington's Screen on the Green, August 29th, 1976. Disc 3, H.M. Prison, Chelmsford, September 17th, 1976. And I do apologize to my English friends if I'm badly pronouncing things. And disc 4 is 76 Club, Burton-on-Trent, September 24th, 1976. The recordings, in terms of the quality, the sound quality, get better as you get to each disc. Pretty rough on the first one, not too bad by the fourth disc. But yeah, so there you go. There's some of the track listing for you. Yeah, like even on the first one, they're doing Steppin' Stone by the Monkees, Substitute by the Who. Yeah, and let's take a look inside. And of course, this features the Sex Pistols before the days of Sid Vicious, of course, when it was Johnny Rotten, Steve Jones, Paul Cook, and Glenn Matlock on bass. So yeah, it just opens up like this, and then inside. And then it just has just a booklet that's included. Not too extensive, but some neat photos, and kind of gives you kind of a look of each concert, that sort of thing. But yeah, not too extensive. So there you have that, and then you have it's sort of like this, and you've got this included. What can be found in here? Odd thing. So this opens like this, and then inside you're thinking maybe photos or something. Not quite. Inside we have just a small pieces of paper stapled. That is basically newspaper clippings, magazine clippings, fairly. Now I think this was also. I'm pretty sure that this set was also released on vinyl. I'm hoping that the vinyl gave you a bigger copy of this, because this is fairly small, and it's almost like it's not too bad for some of the posters and whatnot, but to read some of the newspaper print, you need a magnifying glass just to take a look at it. An odd thing to have them just included like this, but hey, it is a Sex Pistols release after all. So there you have that. Yeah, and there we have that on the back, just simply stapled there, and in this nice little pouch. Okay, and then we have the look of the rest of the set, and then each disc, and it pops out like this. Nice to have the ribbon like that. And then we'll take a look at each disc, and there's simple cardboard sleeves for each. And that's the Manchester Lesser Free Trade Hall show I was chatting about. There's that. And then disc 2, Islington Screen on the Green, August 29th, 1976. And then all the same style for the labeling. And then we have Sex Pistols HMS, or HM Prison at Chelmsford. Hey, a gig's a gig. And we've got, I like the design on this one, Sex Pistols 76 Club, Burton-on-Trent, September 24th, 1976. I like that cover. And there you go. And that's pretty much it. And then you've got that, and that's how that box set looks like. So there you go. Sex Pistols. And I do have another Sex Pistols box set, very similar to that style. This had initially been released, I believe it was only, I don't know if the original, it was like a full-size, almost LP style box set. I think maybe it did include vinyl or not. It also included a big poster. They have since re-released it on a sort of a scaled back, a smaller box set, simply focusing on the classic album, Nevermind the Bollocks. Here's the Sex Pistols. And this is a 3-disc, 3 CD set, 2 DVDs or 1 DVD. Yeah, maybe just 1 DVD. Sorry, 3-disc set, 1 DVD, focusing on the amazing album. And so this is a smaller version of it. And so opens up like this, same style with a little ribbon. Very nice booklet included, and nice hardcover booklet like that. And we'll take a quick look through here. Again, focusing on this unbelievably influential album. Yeah, this one a nice book, giving you lots of, historical context, that sort of thing. Again, still a lot of the sort of cutout newspaper stuff, but a lot of kind of daily goings on, comments from band members, that sort of thing. Yeah. There you go. And like that. Okay, and then very much like the other set, it's like this, and then whoops, and then these pop out here with the nice little ribbons. So right up at the top, we have interesting in yellow. Never mind the Bollocks. Here's the Sex Pistols, and again, simple cardboard like that. A slightly different style on the back, and then like that. So there's disc 1. And then disc 2, we have studio rarities, also demos and outtakes, that sort of thing. Interesting that they use the more standard look for that. With that, and then disc 3, we have more live stuff from Stockholm and Sweden and Norway, like that. And there you have that. And then, yes, finally the Alaska DVD, which is quite enjoyable. Some really vintage footage, like the Riverboat Party, the infamous Riverboat Party that Malcolm McLaren threw together, interviews, and that sort of thing. We've got also the promo video for God Save the Queen, Pretty Vacant, and Holidays in the Sun. So pretty nice. Nice package overall. But yeah, as I say, this is a reissue, kind of a scaled back reissue of this box set. But still, pretty enjoyable, pretty nice overall, and I was happy to see a nice hardcover book like that. Okay, and I have just a regular CD copy, a pretty standard copy of Nevermind the Bollocks, and then I have a deluxe copy of Nevermind the Bollocks, with it features the original album. It's kind of almost a scaled down version of the other box set. That opens up like that. It's quite nice, and then it's got that, and it also does feature a nice little nifty little booklet inside. And it just comes out like that, and very similar to the other box set, that sort of thing. Lots of pictures. There's that. And then last but not least, I do own a vinyl copy of it. This is not an original. This is a reissue through Rhino. Pretty happy with this. So overall, sounds great, and I was able to pick this up for a decent price. Interesting. I don't quite know why, but they have the track submission on the back cover. It's actually like a sticker for this. Everything else isn't, but for some reason, I don't know. Did they forget to put that on initially, and then it was like, oh, we forgot that song, so we had to stick it on or something? I'm not quite sure about that, but yeah, that's actually a sticker, and it's weird. It says also contains submission, but well, there you go. 180 gram vinyl. Pretty nice overall. Gives you the nice sleeve, and then a separate polyline one. This is the hype sticker that I put on the sleeve there, and there you go. All right, so that's gonna do it for this one. Thanks so much for stopping by. What a band. We'll talk again. Take care. Bye bye.